In this video, I'm traveling high into the mountains to a high mountain lake to ice that most anglers wouldn't dare go on. That being said, we are going to do our best to be safe because the risk is worth the reward. The lake I'm going to be fishing holds some of the most beautiful and rare trout species you could possibly target in Colorado, that being brook trout and tiger trout. These fish are absolutely wild and untamed, and we're going to be targeting them through the ice for the first time this year, and it's going to be an absolute blast. Hopefully we can stay safe. You guys are seeing this video, obviously I didn't die. But if you're ready for stunning views, even prettier fish, and a heart-pumping adventure, hit that subscribe button right now, because this is going to be a banger. See you guys at the lake. It looks like we got safe ice. Yeah, just let her eat. I feel comfortable. Well. Look what we got here. That's right, guys. I am currently standing on about 4 inches good ice. The first time in 2024 that I'm able to stand on ice completely unsupported without breaking through this year. If you guys haven't seen my last video, technically I was ice fishing in that video, but also I was kind of bending the rules of ice fishing just a tad. We were fishing the exact same lake, one of my favorite spots for cruising prehistoric brook trout and potentially a giant tiger trout. Hopefully some tight lines and big brook trout. We are officially ice fishing. First time, 2024. We're getting hits. We're getting hits. We're getting hits, boys. Oh, we got him. Let's go. And the first fish of the day is a tiger trout. No freaking way. First fish of the day, guys, is a tiger trout. No way. First fish of the day. Oh, you had him. First fish of the day, guys, is a tiger trout. That is a tiger trout. You can just see how pretty that fish is, guys. This is a cross between a brown trout and a brook trout. And they're actually sterile, so it's pretty rare to catch them in here. But that is an awesome fish, especially to start the day on. Holy smokes. I would not have guessed our first fish of the day would be a pretty nice little 12 or 11 and a half, 12-inch tiger trout. Really pretty fish, but let's get him back in the water. Get him back in there. There he goes. Whew. We got the rod set back up, put the worm back on. We're just gonna see if we can't pull out another one here. We are only fishing like legitimately like 2 feet of water. That's naturally where the brook trout and the tiger trout like to hang out. But that makes it really challenging to ice fish, because if you're drilling any holes, it's basically a guaranteed 10-minute wait before you even get a bite. But you also have to be quiet. So me talking to you like this right now, they can hear me plain as day, guarantee it. I'm going to be quiet and turn you guys on when I get another one. Come on. There we go. Nice. A little rainbow. Little rainbow. All right, second fish of the day. Beautiful, probably 11-inch rainbow. Not a bad fish, but not the brook trout we're after, so put him back in. There we go. I got a rainbow too. Nice. Hell yeah, boys. Hooked up again. About that same size, 11 inches or so, maybe 12. But we're here for brook trout and for tiger trout. No brook trout yet, but we already knocked off 2 species. Tiger trout, which is the most unlikely, and 2 rainbows now. Or 3, including the one he just caught. So let's get this guy back in the water. There he goes. Oh, he's got one too. Nice. Back to back. To back, baby. Awesome. So I'm going to throw this worm back on and then get back down there quick. Off the bottom, about 4 inches, letting it sit. They'll either hear that disturbance or see it. Boom, look at that. And they'll come in and just absolutely smoke it. Oof. Hook popped out. Come here. Feisty rainbows, dude. Oh my gosh. Nice wild, same size rainbow. Going back down. Like I said, I'm just dropping it all the way down to the bottom, bouncing it up off the bottom a couple times, and then bringing it right up off the bottom. And that's a lot of times that's when those fish will take advantage of the opportunity and just swipe in real quick and just smash it. So we're going back down now on the bottom. Got a nibble here. We got a nibble. We got a nibble. There we go. Oh my God, it was a giant brook trout. Come back. That was a beautiful brook trout. Oh my gosh. You see the size of that thing?
I heard it.
Gosh dang it, guys. That was a freaking tank of a brookie. Oh man, that makes me so sad.
What's tiger trout master angle?
18. Oh, let's go. We got one. It's just a little baby brook trout. My line was just barely moving, and so I just lifted up, and this guy came out the hole. A little bitty, probably 8 inches. Tiny little fish. Not a bad little feller. But we're going to put him right back and get back down there. Hopefully catch his grandma. See you, buddy. At least he was nice enough not to take my worm, so we can just put it straight back down there. I didn't even think I had one. Oh, popped out. But he is way too feisty to have up here. He's going to get everything covered in slime. So we were going to put him back on. There we go. Oh, he just rockets out of the water. Holy smokes. Oh, hook popped out. Turn on the main cam. He is a touch, but he's a touch bigger. Probably pushing that 12 and a half. But super pretty fish. We're going to get him back in the water quick. That one. Oh. Hey, bada, swing, bada. Oh my gosh. Dang it, guys. I thought this was going to be a big tiger, but it's just a really pretty rainbow. Beautiful, probably pushing 16 inches. I mean, it's just a stunning rainbow. Big old tail on him. Really pretty fish. Man, he got my heart going though. Whew, there he goes. See? That easy. A little bit skinnier of a rainbow, but pretty fish. Happy to be catching fish. There he goes. So this right here, guys, what I'm using is a 1/8 ounce little Cleo. This is their silver, chrome, and chartreuse pattern. And all I'm doing is just tipping it with a little worm. Mealworm works fantastic too. Just a little extra bait to get them and keep them interested. And it is what is absolutely crushing the fish today. Absolutely crushing them. I love little Cleos for all different types of fish. But trout, something about little Cleos, the shine and the trout are just, it's a deadly combo. Use the smaller ones for, you know, smaller bodies of water or finicky fish. But you can get up into, you know, the 1/4 or 1/6, 1/4 ounces, and those absolutely crush lake trout. So, highly recommend little Cleos. Not a sponsor. Wish they were. Please don't be a rainbow. Please don't be a rainbow. Fudge. I want a big brook trout. There we go. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Now we're talking, dude. Come on. Hey, I think he might still be spawning. So, really pretty fish. Probably a good 12-incher. Gorgeous fish, but we're gonna get him back quick. See you, buddy. Dadgummit, dude. Hey. Well, that's the price you pay for targeting big buck brook trout right around spawn. But it's a little late for spawn, but it's still in effect. It's still in effect, but really pretty fish. Glad I was able to catch them, but I would have rather that not happened. We're getting smoked. There we go. Oh, another bow. Another dirty rainbow. Dirty rainbow for the boys. Look at that. Smoked that little Cleo. Got him right in the top of the mouth. You do have to be kind of careful fishing trebles. I mean, even though it's a single treble, these rainbows are so squirrely. All right, pretty fish, not bad, same 12 inches. All the rainbows are about the same size in here, just because CPW stocking them. Stocked too many, and there's not enough food to go around to get them all big, so they're all stuck in that same size class. Slowly getting bigger, but it just takes a long time when there's so many fish in here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Come back. Come back. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Nothing to write home about in terms of tiger trout or brook trout yet. I'm telling you, this is why I was so impressed that that first fish was a tiger trout, because you have to weed through about 3 or 4 dozen of those rainbows usually to get a chance at one of those tiger trout. But can't complain, we're catching fish and we're out here on the ice. It's a beautiful day. We're gonna get back down there right after I warm my hands a bit. This sucker just came out of absolutely nowhere and smoked my little Cleo. I almost dropped my rod in the water, that's why I didn't start the GoPro. But this is a nice chubby little rainbow. I mean, a solid 15, not quite as big. Ow, that's a nice 16 we got. But still, really good fish. Really pretty. Happy to be catching rainbows, at least. First day out on the ice is just one of my favorite days of the year. See you, buddy. Oop. Come on, find your way. Find your way. Boop. There he goes. See you, buddy. Right on. I'm getting pretty lucky with this worm. This worm has caught me like 7 or 8 fish now without having to put a new one on, which is really nice. Pop that back down and we're good to go. Got one. Oh, there we go. There we go. Another rainbow. Who would have guessed? Oh, and he finally took my worm. My hands are freezing, guys. Let's get this fish off, shown, and put it back. I'm freezing. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Pretty rainbow. Probably pushing 14.5 inches again. Beautiful fish. Happy to be catching them. We're gonna get them back because it's cold and windy out here. So it was absolutely gorgeous when we pulled up. Sunny and about 30 degrees. But now we have some snow and some weather pushing in. Still pretty over here, but this is west to east, so wind's blowing right in our face, and it dropped about 10 degrees. It's blowing about 20 miles an hour. So not ideal, but pretty typical weather if you're fishing high mountain lakes. We made it home. The weather took an absolute turn for the worst, and it was blowing like crazy, snowing sideways, and my hands were just too cold. My face was freezing cold. This wasn't properly dressed to be out there any longer. We caught some awesome fish and had an absolute blast. Was able to get on brook trout, rainbow trout, and tiger trout, the 3 big species that are in that lake. So all in all, first true ice fishing trip of the year was an absolute success. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you guys love fun, educational, entertaining fishing content, this is the #1 channel on YouTube for it. I hope to see you guys out in the water. Until then, keep casting.